Hey, free spirits, Wendy and Dave here. So here's our little, I keep calling it our camper. This is our little trailer, our little cargo trailer. It's really relatively new in the sense that we bought it a couple of years ago to move into this house. And it really hasn't been used for much of anything since. I'm not even sure have we even ever used it for any moving really of any kind. But anyway, so here we are. What's that?
Lumber.
Oh, lumber. So we've been thinking about whether or not, to do a build out in it. We've been gathering containers to put all of our camping gear in and arrange the space. So I wanted to take a moment just to kind of show you. Here we are in the beginnings of our camping adventure. So it's just a open, raw trailer, and we've thought a lot about how we want to utilize it. We've been gathering bins to store all of our gear for traveling and getting organized. So I kind of wanted to just walk in, and not that you guys haven't seen a trailer before, but thinking about how we want to arrange things, where we want to put them. We already had these installed when we first bought the trailer, and how we want to utilize this. Do we want to utilize it as a right now we're calling it the command center, right? The mobile. It's our mobile command center. So as we gather items and think about things like extra power and batteries and all the things that every camper and traveler and RVer thinks about, and the cooking and what it's like in here. And we're in central Alabama right now, and it is hot and humid again. It's been raining for days, and it's pretty warm in here. So what I have done is I did buy a magnetic screen to put on the back of here, and I also have one to put on this doorway here, just in case we want to park it at the campsite or wherever we are traveling and open it up and let the breeze through. Right now we're not considering like sleeping in here or anything like that, but I thought maybe it would make a great like kitchen in case of inclement weather. So we're just starting out deciding what we want to do. So as you can see, we've been gathering up our stuff and our tents and seeing where to fit it, how we want to stabilize everything, how much space we're going to need in the bins, how many bins we're going to have. I don't think we have too many more bins, maybe just a couple more. And it feels like we're just bringing everything, including the kitchen sink, which we haven't bought a kitchen sink yet, but we're thinking about it. So,
And we're sort of saving up money for some kind of power generator system, which we might install in here, and and then eventually solar to put on top. Found out a lot of interesting things about solar panel, and I'm no expert at all, but
Dave's been doing lots of research, and
I am sort of a electronic enthusiast and computer guy, so I understand a lot of this stuff and electrical, but I found a lot of interesting things as far as products go and products that are offered for solar. But if you look inside the trailer, one of the ideas are we have these really big bins for some things that just won't fit in smaller bins, and sort of the idea is that these might go across the back with some kind of bench on the top to either be able to potentially sleep on if it folds up, or to have some kind of kitchen area, maybe have a bathroom in the trailer to use. No plumbing.
this is really weird.
At this point.
I'm sorry, but I didn't mean to interrupt you, but this is weird. My camera is literally like fogged up. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Hang on just a second.
It's hot.
Okay, yeah, it's like literally steamy here. I don't know what's going on, but it's like Dave that has this cloud literally over him. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I can't get it to clear up, but yeah, go on. I'm sorry.
So we're going to arrange things not only so we could travel, but so we can move around things to decide, what shelves we might want, what kind of places to put batteries. We still have propane tanks that we need. We're probably going to stick with the typical 20-gallon propane, just because it's so much easier to do a swap
if we're out and about.
out and
Yeah.
about. And
We do have a
can't
couple of
find a
little
refilling
ones, the little
place.
tiny ones too, that we were just, talking about having a few of those too.
Or we have the 1-pound ones that are disposable.
And then, of course, we were talking about if we didn't want to bring the trailer, what things we could take out to, and
how
like
we could fit them.
the bare minimum, and how we could fit them in the back of our SUV, because we also have the dog crate inside of the SUV, so which takes up a good footprint.
So that's what we're up to. It's been so hot and raining.
Yeah, it has
When
been.
it's not hot, it's raining.
Yeah.
So we haven't really been able to do all the things we wanted to do. We were going to camp this weekend in the yard, but
So
it just stopped raining. Everything's still all wet, and it really doesn't make a lot of sense to set up the tent and just sit in there in the rain.
in the thunderstorms, yeah, and not be able to really hang out and camp out.
We
And
want to test out our new chairs outside. We have a couple other things that
we've been
were able
gathering
to buy
cookware, or excuse me, like
try out.
dinnerware, and just a little camping table. We've primarily been just doing a lot of research on power and solar and generators and backup battery systems, probably like all of you do. So
Yes, and thank you all for watching and commenting. We love to read your comments and tell us your stories and advice. And I think there's one or two comments I haven't replied to yet, but we will reply to everyone.
And Dave does work full time too, and though he does work remotely, which I'm very grateful for. But yeah, so he's been quite busy in the IT world, as you can all imagine.
So we'll see you soon.
All right, everybody.
Thanks for coming and hanging out.
Thanks all you free spirits, and wherever, if you are with an RV or RV free, however you're traveling and camping, always remember that it's all about the journey, and the destination is kind of like the icing on the cake, and every single journey begins and ends with the word joy. So be in joy. Peace, love, happiness, and confidence to all of you. See ya.